Welcome to the story room. I have a strange mystery for you called Birmingham 1969. This is a story about two young men from Birmingham, United Kingdom, and it happened in the year 1969. I'm not claiming that this is exactly how it happened, down to the last detail, but still, this is more or less a true story. Terence, a man from the working class, around the age of 20, had been interested in the occult for some time back then. He had painted his room in matte black and decorated it with inverted crosses, pentagrams, and various pictures of demons and Satan himself. He read and wrote about dark cults, the supernatural, and everything that is evil and unholy. His friend John knew this well when he stumbled upon a book that was obviously written at least a couple hundred years ago in Latin. He went straight to Terence and gave it to him as a present. Neither of them had any idea what it was about, since they didn't understand Latin, but it was obvious from the appearance and the look of some of the words written on it that it had to have something to do with black magic or witchcraft. Terence was so amazed by the book that he forgot to ask John where he found it. He spent the whole evening trying to figure out what this book could teach him, but even after a couple hours of intense studying, he still couldn't find a clue. Frustrated and exhausted, he put the book on his desk and simply went to sleep. He awakened in the middle of the night, not sure what it was that had interrupted his deep slumber, and then he saw it. On the end of his bed, barely visible in the dark of his room, stood an enormous black shape with fiery red eyes, and it pointed at him. His natural reaction was to switch on the light, which he did, and the thing was gone. As it turned out, so was the book John had given him. He looked for it everywhere, in his room, in his house, at his friend's house, but the book had simply vanished. Of course, this incident had a big influence on both of them. The influence was so big, in fact, that they decided to write a song about it, and later rename the rock band they were playing in after this song. The song's title was Black Sabbath, and that is how heavy metal was invented